The Diary of a Certified Psychopath. Off the Crank. A somewhat poignant aspect to the tapering fitness of any chronically itchy-footed crank artist is that they may find it a mental challenge to permit themselves the luxury of assimilating the enchanting sights and evocative sounds that nature's most effusive season provides, even when travelling at the perfect velocity to observe Lady Virginia's furtive fingers creeping across the flint-lined walls of Shoreham's rustic old village in her relentless campaign to foil Queen Ivy's vice-like vines before they finished chasing cobwebs around decommissioned telegraph poles. Meanwhile, Princess Clematis and Wanda Wisteria locked their flowering tentacles over trellis, through railings, up prettified chain-link fences, weaving perennial awnings above flattered bay windows, and adding pink and purple panache to the weather-beaten gutters around canapé roofs. Desperate to be crowned undisputed monarch of the ledge in nature's spectacular annual Clash of the Climbers. And lastly, the crepuscular cloudscape suspended over Lansing's landlocked lagoon, blending peachy cream with lilac dreams under friendly fire of Earth's westering luminary, and accompanied by the captivating solo cadenza from our Feathered Philharmonic's golden-throated concertmeister, balanced on a gently swaying rostrum above Rosslyn Avenue's allotment complex, enraptured that every fertile branch he surveyed would soon flourish into a verdant aerial building site and provide priceless shelter for his future fledglings, along with sufficient soundproofing to ensure that any shrill shenanigans from the Cheapers Union's chaotic karaoke parties did not disrupt their beauty sleep, or his pre-dawn rehearsals. Moving on to tiresome technicalities, and in self-depreciative summary, this reflective rolly stroll for small and sundries, including sun-dried tomatoes, was about as far away from structured training as I could comfortably flee, yet still remain within one snail-twitch sprint of practical fitness, which is all one could reasonably expect after having expended 3 moderately strenuous hours packing up almost 4,000 vinyl records, a cherished family legacy bequeathed by my father that has already survived 2 house moves and more than a dozen turntables. As even casual aficionados, familiar with such terms as tone arm, cartridge, stylus, and Phase 4 stereo, will know all too well, the amount of space for content available on an individual disc can vary, depending on the production process, though assuming an average total playback time of 40 minutes, 20 per side, this entire collection of regular 10-inchers would take over 2,500 hours, or roughly 110 days to transfer into the digital domain. For relevant context, that's about 3,100% longer than last year's Tour de France winner took to finish all 21 race stages, excluding post-coverage analysis. Of course, this calculation does not factor in turnover time, nor the frequently arduous process of identifying the loudest part of each LP, then setting the recording device's input level low enough to accommodate this signal, so that distortion does not occur and force you to start all over again, at a cadence of 33 RPM.